Hey everybody, we are here with day 3 of Junk Journal Round Robin, a creative collaboration with myself, Cindy over at Studio Lou, and Mary Ellen over at Red Parrot. Be sure and check out all 3 videos every day the month of April for a total of 90 videos for you guys to enjoy. So day 3, so let me just say, check the hashtag Junk Journal Round Robin to see what everybody's doing. And I won't spend a lot of time on that. So, day 3, we're working with these 2 packages. I've got some leftover washi hanging around up there. I've got my leftover bin that we're working with. And, of course, I reserve the right to pull from my stash. Let me say this. Yesterday, we created this. And I worked with the Inktense pencils and the distress crayons and the distress oxide, and don't let my videos discourage you if you're interested in trying those, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with those things, and I probably am doing them all wrong. But I think part of it is just to play around with these things. And I'm pleased with, I wanted to grunge this tag up with the greens and the browns, and I did. I wanted to add some color so you could tell that there was leaves going on, and I did. Part of the challenge and all that with this collaboration is that, first off, I can't prepare. This is the only thing I have to prepare. I've got these 2 things. That's all I've got for today. So I can't pull out my markers or pull out this or whatever, because I don't know what's going on in here. I don't know what I'm going to make. I don't know how it's going to go. So initially, when I started this yesterday, I thought, oh, I'll make a card out of this. I'll use the stencils and I'll paint some leaves. Well, then I turned around to grab my paints and I saw my Inktense pencils and my distress crayons that are pretty much brand new that I don't, because I don't know how to use them. I thought, nope, we'll just play with this. And so while I initially thought I'd have some bold painted leaves, I did not, and that's okay. Again, don't let my videos say, oh, well, those Inktense pencils don't really work, so I'm not going to use them, or those distress crayons didn't really work. It's totally user error on my end, I promise you. I promise you. I am not very freeing with my art when it comes to materials like that, and I know that. I'm very stodgy and very strict, and it's hard for me to break away from that. And so with that, I don't use them freely. I don't use them often, and so I just kind of freeze up when I use them. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this? So don't let that discourage you if you're interested in any of those products or any of the things that I use. I just wanted that disclaimer from yesterday, because I got to thinking about it last night, and I was like, these people, if they're interested in Inktense pencils, this might discourage them, because what I'm doing with it is not all that you can do with it. And same thing with the distress crayons and all that. And I was like, I got to let people know that it's totally user error on my end, I promise you. So if you're interested in any of those things, be sure and check them out. Be free with them. Don't do what I did. Just do what you want to do. So, moving on to day 3. We have a little package from Mary Ellen with, of course, some lovely washi tape. I can find where it starts. It probably starts under the number 3. No, it does not. Oh, it starts on the edge right here. Okay. So we have a number 3. It's a sticker, by the way. This washi tape is nice and brown and pretty. Yesterday's was blue flowers. This is some vintagey looking flower. And of course, you know, because we do that, we got to save it all in case it might come in handy somewhere. It might. And she's wrapped her package in. First off, her package is little book pages that she has inked or watercolored on. And these look so cool in person. Mary Ellen, I see you play with them on your videos, but oh my gosh, these are so bright and bold and beautiful. I love them. So she's taken book page and done some, I want to say ink or watercolor. I don't know. You'll have to check out her page and see what all she does. But anyways, these are beautiful. Oh my gosh. And then it's a tug of war. Draw the rest of the team. No fair drawing a bulldozer. So the team has been drawn. And then this is a crane, and it's lifting a, there's a little person up there. So we have that going on. That's the packaging. This is the product. This is the packaging. Okay, and Cindy has, ooh, she's got us some bold washi tape, some black and white bold washi tape. It's thick. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It goes with Mary Ellen's packaging. And she has made her package out of a, looks like a 12 by 12 scrap paper. Purple. We'll work with that. And she has given us mixed beasts. Mixed beasts. I assume this is out of a book. Ah, the camel fint. Camel fint. Camel fint. This is the ship of the jungle whose form is much of a bungle. He never is happy except when in bed, for it takes all his strength to hold up his head. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. 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 First off, this flamingo cart. We're going to work with the camel fint. We're not going to work with this guy, whatever he is, the hippopotamus horse. And there's a frog jaguar. And there's a goose with a horn. So we're going to work with this part, though. Okay. First off, washi tape sticking to everything. I'm going to cut him out. Still haven't brought my good scissors over here. Tell me it's okay to cut this out. It is okay to cut this out. We are going to cut it kind of loose because we don't know how much of it we're going to use. And with that, we'll keep these birds in the corner. And we'll keep this butterfly down here. And this little frog is going to be chopped. Okay, this is kind of what we're working with. Continue to fussy cut a little bit. At the current moment, I have no idea where this is going. The elephant has a mane. That's interesting. She sent me this guy because she knows I love some elephants. He's cute. And I'm inclined to just use his head and the pillows. Forget the camelback. Okay, throw that away. We're going to savor this with our birds and things. And then we're going to savor this little snippet here with the butterfly and the mushrooms. And then I want to cut out the little blurb about him. We have a snowman that's savored. Okay. I gotta decide. I gotta decide. Well, that's for sure. don't know that this is going to be thick enough to back us. Decisions. This is going to be thick enough to back us. Okay. So do we like the purple background? It's okay. I'm going to try to do this trick again, like everybody else does. Tear this down to a workable size. Not there yet. The more I tear off, the less I'm going to be able to show of this critter. Okay, I need to washi tape everywhere. I need to back this. Oh, everything's going everywhere. Well, let's just put that on crooked shell. By the way, I can't cut or tear straight, so that's what that's all about. See? Okay. Get that back up out of the way. So we are backed and we are a big card right now. And that's okay. I think I want to try to trim this down some. Yeah. This is super thin paper, so that's why we're able to get all crazy with it. same mistake, but I'm going to cut out his little trunk. Cut off his bed, basically. Let's see here. Let's see if that, I need to get some new X-Acto blades. I don't use them very often. But when I do, it's important they be sharp because okay, let's start by putting this down. We're just going to center it. Kind of. Oh, interesting. Okay, so whatever it is that she's used is coming off. And so we're going to expand it out a little bit. That's okay. Cool. And I'm going to put him down. So I like this here, the camel fint. And then maybe I need to chop this up. So let's see here. If I wanted to use some ink to ink around this. This brings out the pink in the background. That's kind of what I'm going with on this. Okay. Where in the world will this end up in a journal? Who knows? Who knows? Do we want to make a large tag out of this? Why not? While we're here. While we're here chopping around. Okay. Gotta find a, I think I'm gonna find a spot for him and plunk him down, and then we'll add his little blurby around him. Now he's not all gonna fit, but hopefully we can at least get a hump in there. And of course his trunk and a big old elephant head. I probably should have inked around him first, but that's okay. bits. Okay, just trim him off. Okay, so now let's there we go. Okay, ink around those in that pink, and then we'll plunk them down. Maybe trim this down a little bit. Maybe we do without these top two. This is the ship of the jungle whose form is much of bungle. He's never happy except when in bed, for it takes all his strength to hold up his head. I like that better than having all this stuff up on his head, so yeah. So where are my tweezers? Now let me see before I start plunking this down. Is there anywhere that these can go into place? No. Nowhere that the vintage washi can go into place? No. Okay. He is never happy except when in bed. I'm with you there, Camel Fint. Ooh, slip sliding around. For it takes all his strength to hold up his head. I bet you that's a cute little book this came from. I betcha. I betcha. Okay. So, let's see what we used. We used Mary Ellen in the background. We didn't use the other page, but that's okay. Cindy sent us the book page of the Camel Fint. He is front and center. And we used her packaging for the background. This is a very large tag, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with large tags. Trying to get better at finishing these things with you guys. I do it often, but I don't like to say, okay, well, I'm going to do this and do that and do this and do that. And we're not even right there, but that's okay. But my goal with this is to kind of do some finished projects with you guys. Speaking of that, I did do the sew around on the other day's project. I sewed around the edge and made a pocket for our little card. And then I added some little floof to that journal card. But anyways, so back to this. Anything else it needs? Some floof. Duh, that's what we were doing. That's when we got sidetracked. Let's see if I've got something that works just perfectly fine. Little piece of ribbon. If I can get it in there. There it goes. A little floofy knot. As I was saying, in previous challenges, I tend to leave a lot of left undone, blank, so I can work with them later. I'm going to try not to do that with this challenge. I'm going to try to finish my pieces. Now, if there are pieces that they're screaming, leave me blank, then I'm going to leave them blank. But, woo, that's a big tag. That's okay. So we got some purple scraps from Cindy. Put those in my scrap box. We got this lovely little piece that I didn't use. I'll put that in the scrap box. And then I'm gonna put these in there because they're fun. We can work with these. And then again, the washi will hang around on my table until it gets in my way or I use it. I've got these scraps too. There's a picture of him. I think, I wanted to cut out this little bit. I'm not going to use that. He's cute, but I don't really do a lot of winter snowman-y stuff. So, I'm going to keep that because it's got the raven birds on it. So, that'll go in the scraps. And decisions about this. How about we save it for a little bit? It'll be the first to go when I clean out my scrap box. How's that? And then we've got the packaging for Mary Ellen that we'll keep in there as well. Oh, I'm starting to have a lot of scraps already. Just 3 days in and we've got scraps. So we have to work on that. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, Junk Journal Round Robin. Check out mine and Cindy and Mary Ellen's page. This was day 3. Made us a huge tag. I don't know where he'll go, but he's cute. He may go in my elephant collection because he's just that cute. So, anyways, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.